side quest. It's time for side quest.
I'm looking forward to it. It's been the highlight of my week. I mean, things have been going so well for me personally. I need more people to share it with.
It has not been going well for me. I am sick. I have fallen ill.
I was going to say, could we maybe retitle this stream to a special episode of Nap Quest?
Nap Quest, that'd be a good.
That sounds nice.
We should do that sometime where we're just napping on screen for an hour.
By all means, go ahead. Look, I'll carry it myself. I mean, things are going that well, especially how badly it's going for the rest of you. I mean, it's really made my week.
Depending on how asleep I am and what stage of sleep I am in, I might actually be interactive with chat even though I'm dead asleep. That does happen.
I'm a dead body when I sleep. I have the complete opposite issue as everybody else that I know.
I talk in my sleep a lot.
Like conversationally or just
I'm interactive. My eyes even open and I would look right at you.
Yes, I am a great aged wizard of 340 years. And I can say after 340 years, I sleep like the dead. Except for when I randomly start masturbating vigorously. But that's only like once in a while.
I don't think we really needed to know that. I personally prefer not to have known that. This is one of those things I might call things I treasured my ignorance of, but I suppose what's gone is gone.
If I had
the words out of my mouth.
That probably happens somewhere near the new moon, doesn't it?
Well, look, all I just want to say is, sickies, stay away. I'm doing great, and I don't need you getting your filth on me.
We're not sick. I'm tired. There's a difference.
Oh, you're all very sick. You're all sicker than you know. Just
I'm the only one who's
at the moment.
I'm even down. I'm even down health. Like I'm starting the show off at half health because I'm sick. I came down with the dreaded Corvus flu. All right, it's spread by blackbirds, and there's a lot of blackbirds in the Witchmoor. So all weekend I was down for the count. I'm only choosing to do the show tonight because we only just started the newest season of Side Quest last week, and I would have hated to cancel after only one show. So here I am in great spirits, attempting my very best, trying not to burn up with fever or die.
I mean, we are the Wicked Guild, and as they say, there is no rest for the wicked.
That's true, and I am going to power through the best I can, but you all have an edge on me tonight because I am deathly ill. But let me do my intro as usual. Thank you all for coming by and joining us here on SideQuest. I am Lord Magog of Mosca. I'm here with my wicked cohorts, Arcturus of Sarthos, the Nameless Thief, and, of course, Pentagast of the North. If you'd like to support the show, we accept donations through Streamlabs, Super Chats, or Cash App. Please keep in mind, if you donate to Cash App, to put your screen name in the message itself, because I won't read anything that looks like a real name. Thank you all for your support so we can continue to entertain you week after week. Please allow me to remedy a mistake that was made last week. I missed a donation to the Cash App from one of our longtime watchers and good dear friends, Draco the Dragon. It did not alert me. It didn't make a sound. It usually makes the sound, but the crystal did not alert me. So I wanted to remedy that and read his 5 Signa donation to the Cash App from last week, making up for things now. Draco, always good to see you, buddy. And thanks for watching all these years. It says, found Poe's derpy brother on Earth. He found Poe's derpy brother.
No. What? I don't have an Earthrealm derpy brother. You know? Whatever, man. There's only one Poe. And he is me.
Well, yeah, he said he was your derpy brother, not...
There's only one me!
This is very true. Only one Poe.
There can be only one.
There can be. He's like the Highlander of Grim Ravens. He's just killed all the others.
Unless.
Yeah.
Unless
Don't be
it's
fooled. This is just
imposter.
my crossbow target.
I don't know what he means by derpy brother. Perhaps send me a picture, Draco.
Yeah, I'm confused by that. I don't quite know what derpy means.
I'm curious. Would like
Okay,
to know.
step 1, look in front of a mirror.
I
Let,
don't have those.
do you think Draco the
I can't read any
dragon?
mine.
Do you think Draco the dragon overpronounces his P's like other Dracos? Like there's this one Draco in the Earth realm. He goes, Potter, and it's like exaggerated all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a thing with. Maybe it's an Earthrealm thing with Dracos.
Only with Dracos. Yeah,
I've never met a Draco otherwise. So
Yeah. It would get a little annoying, like at a job interview, if he's sitting there and he's like, well, I think I'm qualified. I have years of experience. My education is listed in my resume, as you know. And I would like to discuss, any kind of compensation. And the guy doing the interview is like, don't you mean paycheck? Yes, compensation. Well, do you want to know how much the position pays? Well, I would like to know the compensation if I get hired. It's like, yes, but why won't you say pay? Like, shut up, I'm doing a thing, right? So Draco the dragon is sitting across from the interviewer, and he will use any other word besides like paycheck, like pay stub, like just because he knows it's a Draco thing. Only Dracos. Like, and then finally one day he just like it happens like naturally. Like the guy's like, well, guess what we got in today? And he's like, paychecks.
Go dragon lived by the sea.
You don't know
What
that.
the hell sort of song is that?
You don't know that he lives by the sea.
He could. You don't know.
What if
You
he
don't know that he
lives?
doesn't.
What if he lives in a hovel on the poor side of town?
Why would he do that?
Okay.
He's a dragon.
But he only
If he did
he-
live by the sea, the thief would probably be aware of him living on the sea.
yeah, Draco the dragon probably lives.
Wherever the fuck Draco the dragon wants to live.
That
Most dragons typically do.
look. What about the
Yeah.
highest peak in Volgoth in the mountains of Volgoth?
Why would they live on the highest peak when they
'Cause
can
they have
just
wings.
fly
They-
there anytime?
They can
But
reach.
that's the point. That's the point. Why would they live there when they can do it whenever they want?
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, Thief. Okay,
Okay.
if you had the ability to live in a place where no one else could reach you, wouldn't you?
Yes. But there are plenty of places
Particularly
like
when you
that
can
that don't
fly
involve
down
cliffs.
Ethan whenever you like.
Yeah, I mean, dragons typically like places no one else can reach, not because they can go there anytime. Well, of course they fucking can. The whole point is to live somewhere where it's like, haha, you fucking peons with only 2 legs and no wings, you can't reach me.
You're kind of onto something, but you're a little bit off. Actually, I've conversed with a few dragons. The reason they like to live up high is so that it's easier and it reinforces their looking down on everyone.
See,
Yeah.
that
Oh, yeah,
one
there's
is a little bit more
great
respect
insecurity angle
than
as
just
well.
because they want
It's
to.
all ego.
It's literal and figurative, like, I look down on you, but also
Yes.
I look down on you peons.
Yes.
Mhm.
Right.
Physically. Also, creatures typically need or even want to sleep places where people aren't likely to just show up and stab them. And the top of a frosty peak is a pretty good place to take a nap
pretty
when you
good-
don't
yeah.
care about frost yourself.
Especially if there's like a cave up there where they can store all their shiny things. Like, it's a pretty good safe. Like, there's safes with locks and there's safe with big metal doors. And then there are safes where literally no one else can reach. like, there's those safes, right?
Well, anyhow, I hope the audience is paying attention. Magog is calling for your help, everyone. He's tired. Thief is tired. Pentagast is
Pentagast.
Pentagast, and they need your help to get some rest over the course of this show.
Yep.
You know what's restful? Death.
Penis. What?
No,
Huh?
I don't quite see how those things correlate, but
Le Petite Mort, I guess.
maybe.
Ugh.
I just spat out a word that I thought he was going to say.
At least there wasn't an emphasis on the P, you know?
Yeah.
People giving grief for not being nice, I would like to remind them they're telling me I'm not being nice to a creature that is definitively not nice.
Yep. Draco the Dragon in the chat says, "Don't pander to me." No, he didn't say that. I just made that up. He's not even watching tonight.
Mm.
Someone
I don't know why
Draco the
it's so
Dragon
funny.
know that
It is.
we responded eventually. Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
That is one lucky ping pong ball.
Oh, God.
Do I
Anyway,
want to know?
no.
I
you
don't think we do. I really
Also,
don't.
what's a ping pong ball?
Wait.
Apparently, it's from one of the more exotic areas of Asian, I think. It's used for strengthening certain muscles.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
fair enough.
God, my throat.
I would like to take this opportunity to read the Streamlabs that we got from the next 6 minutes just a couple of minutes ago. We tipped 2 Cygnus to say, "Hi, side questers. What does a bird have on his wall? An owl painting."
I don't.
Yeah, I read that right.
An owl.
Owl.
But an owl is a
paint.
bird.
Is
I understand it.
I don't.
Pentagast, clearly you're on the same wavelength. Explain.
Look, it's a bird joke. There's actually an entire society of there's a subculture of birds that talk about bird jokes. They use it as a form of code. Look, there are things I learned from the mallard that I wish I'd never learned. One of them was the secret code joke bird talk. That was.
Yes. The great mallard of Mord Lake once told me a joke. He asked me.
He did?
Yes, he asked me, what do you call a duck who is addicted to drugs? And I said, "What?" And he looked me dead in the eye and said, "A quackhead." And then he flew off.
I have to say, with regret, the next 6 minutes, that was far better than your joke, which requires apparently an association with an esoteric suborder of bird watchers that only Pentagast is familiar with.
Did you
I
fall
still don't believe that owls are birds.
shortly thereafter? By chance?
Did I what?
Did you trip and fall shortly thereafterwards?
How would you possibly know that?
Because, like I said, it's code. The jokes are code. That was basically him trying to tell you, without letting your enemies know, that your shoes were untied.
Well, I remember one time I came across the mallard of Ward Lake, and he told me another joke.
Oh.
Yeah, and he was like, "What do you call a bird without a D?" And I was like, "A dick?" Like, I'm thinking like without a dick. And I was like, a female bird, a lady bird, and he goes, "A burr." And then he flew off.
Brr.
Well,
Look, I think the main thing is that you're about to piss off Pentagast because we both know you don't speak with the Maldamore Lake. Only Pentagast did up until that frog drove it off.
then what giant duck
honestly,
have I been talking to?
His brother.
I'm thinking your fever has just gotten very, very high.
By the way, everyone at home watching, I am actually sick. Like, this isn't a bit. I have had a terrible illness all weekend. So if I seem a bit feverish and delirious, it's not acting. Okay.
Look, you're probably confusing the massive mallard of Maud Lake with the gigantic goose of Gold Lake.
Yeah, that's right.
But but the code is universal. That's the thing.
We've never had to hunt the goose of Gold
Symbolistic.
Lake, have we?
No, we've never had to go to Gold Lake. That's a good thing.
I'm
You're not putting me in another
attending.
rowboat.
No,
You're not.
look, giant frogs, giant ducks, fair enough. A giant goose, you can all do this one on your own.
I'm not going anywhere near it. Those things are mean.
They are mean. I have a question that's ever so pressing to this topic. Why is it that a flock, multiple goose are called geese, but multiple ducks aren't called deeks?
I don't know.
Because it wouldn't be pronounced deeks. It would be pronounced dicks.
Are you sure?
Why?
Yeah.
Geese, deeks, not dicks. It's not gis, it's geese. So it'd be
A
deeks.
gaggle of dicks.
Gaggle.
Oh,
Yeah,
double
that-
E. Yes. Okay,
yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah, that was.
Um,
I was trying.
probably because you'd be replacing one letter with two instead of one letter with one letter.
Yeah, but with the case of ducks, it would be double the sound, so it'd be dukes
Dukes.
or dukes.
So in pure phonetic linguistics, it would probably just be dex or deck.
That just sounds like an Irishman saying ducks. Do you like decks?
Right.
Right. So it doesn't work.
That's
Which
an
is why we
Earth Realm-
have to pluralize it with the S.
That's a saying I heard from the Earth Realm once. I still don't understand it. What does put up your dukes mean?
It means to raise your hands.
You
and
want to fight?
surrender. Right?
Is that what it
It
means?
means to like
I
put up.
thought it meant,
Fight, Pendergast? You want to
no,
fight?
I thought it meant something like, give me all of your birds. But it's like, I don't have any birds.
I thought it meant
No.
giving up, like surrender. No, that's stop.
your
This is
hands up.
ice. Now.
Yeah, yeah. That's what that one is. Yes.
that's not gonna go away for a minute.
I was so terrible.
So put up your dukes means to fight, not
Yes.
go grab a duke and kidnap him and then bring him to like a fighting ring for the other person who kidnapped a different duke to let the dukes
Correct.
fight.
It's not that.
It's not putting dukes. It's not a illegal, illicit underground duke fighting ring. Is what you're saying?
Right.
No.
Well, in my opinion, there's some entertainment that could be made there. I think
Oh,
maybe we should.
I'd love to watch dukes duke it out.
Right. Yeah.
What, you've never seen dukes duke it out? Look, I've seen at least 3 occasions where dukes have duked it out. Mind you, it's really not as impressive as it sounds. They're nobles. They barely fight
Fighting.
themselves.
Yeah, but to be fair, Arcturus, when dukes fight, it's usually with their armies.
Well, I was going to say, like, we could.
As I said, not themselves. You get the 2 dukes in the same room, and it's a bit like this.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Right, but we got to sell it somehow. I think we should name we should name this underground fighting competition like the Dukes of something. The Dukes of Hazard.
The Dukes of Hazard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be good.
We could do that. We could that's a
Oh,
good tag. Can we get
Mhm.
can we get like beautiful goblina women wearing like really short shorts holding numbers
Yes.
for each round?
I
They
think
walk-
we should do that.
They walk through the octagon shaped ring when the
Yes.
2 dukes are in their corners, showing what round it is. Can
Yes.
we do that?
Absolutely.
And
that is,
they have to be really short.
yeah.
In
Like
word and
real-
action, I support goblin employment.
I think what we should do is give them signs bigger than they are, so it's like really ungainly for them to walk, so they're kind of wobbly. I think it's a good idea.
Right.
That way, and if they drop the sign, they have to bend over and pick it up, and everyone gets a free show.
Yes.
It adds to it.
An unusually large sign with a number on it.
Yeah, but they have to be able to pick it up over their head, because if they just carry it in front of them, no one.
Yeah,
no one gets
it's
to
only
see it.
large in height, not weight. It's still a thin piece,
Yeah.
but the wind will catch it, and they'll
Yeah,
know.
exactly. And we could always, have mages out there with casting wind spells to knock them over as well.
Right.
What I want to see now is
know-
a duel of dukes where the dukes are being used as weapons. We'll need some larger creatures, possibly ogres, or I suppose some younger trolls might do.
Right.
Wielding dukes as weapons?
I don't know.
How can you not see the comedy in that?
Some dukes are very heavy set because they're wealthy. Real quick, we
Oh,
got
yes,
some.
we'll need some big things to hold them. You need some really muscle creatures to take up a duke by the ankles and then beat someone over the head with the duke. But now I must see this.
Anyway, we had some donations to the Cash App. One of them is from What's a Lot. It says, what's a lot here? What's a lot here? 5 enough for some elf piss ale? Well, of course. Any of the ale that has the word piss in it is the cheap shit.
Yeah.
Goblin piss, elf piss. The only one that doesn't exist on the market is human piss ale, because for some reason that just doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I feel like that might be off-putting to a large sect of the customer base.
Yeah,
don't you agree?
it's strange that
It's a niche
other
market.
races are okay with naming their ales after their own piss, except for humans. Weird.
We're just odd like that. What can I say?
Like orc piss ale, elf piss ale. All that sounds kind of like, ooh, yeah, I'll take some of that. That's got to be the shit that burns going down. But then somebody's like, human piss ale. It's like, that got human piss in it, don't it?
Beware dwarf piss ale. It, yes, is highly alcoholic, but also is legitimately dwarf piss.
Just so you know, I wondered about this. I was like, why is there no mer piss? It's dry.
Well, they just kind of pee in the water, don't they?
It's dry. Have you ever collected mer piss? It's just like it looks
powder?
like sand. Yeah, it's yellowish powder.
That doesn't make any sense. They're in the water.
You take it out of the water and it turns into solid.
You, sir,
stuff.
How did you take it out of the water?
You, sir, are making something up. I've never heard this.
It's just that I've been around places you haven't been. Clearly.
Just because they are creatures who like wet habitats does not mean their piss is dry. It's not an opposite world thing.
They only pee in the water.
Yeah, but it's not. It doesn't come out like sand. Like, I don't. My head hurts from this.
Ask one of them sometime, okay?
I refuse to lower myself to speak with mer people.
the mare people of Merida, they are vicious. I do like that they're the only race in the world that can literally like, oh, I'm wet, so I have a tail. But as soon as I get up on dry land, I fucking magically grow legs and a vagina.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
like you think you pull them out of the water and they just like flop around on a fish and be like, you're fucking useless. But all of a sudden they just start kicking your ass. They got feet and everything all of a sudden, magically.
Yeah, you think, oh, yeah, this ought to be good for a laugh, and then you get a roundhouse kick to the jaw.
It's really
the overwhelming odor of rancid fish, however, persists.
Yeah,
that's what their feet smell like.
Yeah.
Why are we why are we smelling feet?
Yeah, and also fish.
It wasn't my fault. Their foot happened to come really close to my nose as they kicked me.
That doesn't just happen, Pentagast. There needs to be certain presiding factors that bring the foot within proximity of your nasal passages.
I caught one of them peeing in the water, and I pulled them out to see if they could, when they were out of the water, if they would continue peeing solid material. They got very angry. They kicked me in the face. I smelled the foot. It was horrible. And then they pissed solid, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's blocks on me.
Blocks.
Yes. I don't think blocks make sense, but now I'm starting to see how you know it's sand.
It's just the stupidest line of conversation I've ever heard on this show.
And then they walked
You're
away.
not just hallucinating, Magog.
I think I am.
So now I know perverted mer people are into dry sports.
Yeah.
There's a
It's not water sports. Just so you know, it's not water sports.
real quick. We also got a donation
Kidney
from
stones all the way.
Octane Junkie for 100 Signas. Thank you, Octane. Good to see you again. It says betrayal for the thief and Ark. Plus,
Wonderful. Wonderful.
I'd like to address something in chat that I just saw. Moss and Joe has. Did Pendergast have a fin or foot impression on his cheek? It was a foot.
Yes, there
Yeah.
are.
That doesn't make sense.
There are two.
They have 4 toes, not 5. 4.
Yeah, it's really weird. The female of the Merida people, the Mer people, from the Isle of Merida out in the Wraith Sea, okay, where they originated worshipping a sea god, transformed them into mammalian type of race that can survive both on land and in water. There are 2 types. The female have tails, much like a dolphin. Fin this way, or a fin this way, not this way, okay? They
Yeah.
have nipples and everything, and they give birth in the water, just like a dolphin does. There's no egg. There's no fish eggs that the male have to
No.
come over and inseminate. It's a full. They're compatible with other races, okay, in that area. But when the females go on land, they magically can grow legs. Okay, it's a magical transformation, much like how the Lunavarian people transform into giant dogs or cats. Okay,
But they're much more compatible with humanity, because I guarantee you the Merida people are only compatible physically, incompatible in every other way.
yeah, there's not very many half fucking mare people. Anyway,
I have a
They're
question.
insufferable.
they ovulate
Clarifying
like
question.
every 7 years too. It's like crazy. What?
Okay, so the foot of which we speak with only 4 toes.
Yes.
Is it 4 toes plus a thumb big toe? Or is it actually
No.
3 toes plus the thumb big toe?
It's
Because we
just-
have to understand if
there
we
is
get
no-
that this toe is a thumb.
There is
Not
no thumb.
toe.
There's just the 4.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, the male of the Merida people have legs all the time. Something to do
Like-
with the equipment down there. But they have feet that are webbed, and they have hands that are webbed, and they swim different than the females.
Yes.
It's hard for the males to catch the females. It's a whole game they play during mating season.
Just listen about the feet. Imagine your foot without a big toe. That's what it looks like.
That's a little freaky.
It's a
Yeah,
little
it
freaky.
is.
But you can
That's
also
a
just
little freaky.
They're also very dexterous with them. I've actually seen that they can write. They can write with them with quill. They
So
can hold
you
quill and write with it.
In close proximity to the feet with like enough certainty to be able to determine their dexterousness. With the
I've
feet.
observed them from a distance.
hold on. Kaz, God damn it, you fucking demon from Australia. He said have a Lunavarian and a mare hybrid so that they turn into a catfish during the full moon if they get wet. Fuck you, Kaz. Would it work? We need to make an experiment. I mean, most of the mortal races are compatible. There's just different, like, ovulation times and stuff. Things don't always line up.
Mhm.
Like, elves don't get pregnant, but once every, like, 50 years. Like, that's just... They don't have periods for, like, decades. Seriously, the female elves.
Don't be around when they're on one.
Yeah, but don't ever be around. No. No. An elf
In
during
fact,
her blood
just don't be
moon?
around
Oh.
elves ever for any reason. They are just also the worst.
Goblins, female goblins, goblinos, ovulate constantly and never have periods because they're constantly fertile. It's overpopulation problems could happen with goblinos. Be very wary.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, you need to be careful how you look at them, because if you look at them wrong, they will get pregnant.
Yeah,
Don't
they
listen to
breed
them,
like
Joey.
rabbits. They breed like rabbits. They really do. You know. But anyway, real quick, Poe wants to say something with his attack.
Yeah, can I say that maybe instead of going off on weird tangents on this show, you fuckwits could maybe carve out like once a month or once every 3 months and do a show where you just teach people in the Earth realm the weird shit that happens in our world and call it like Lessons Day or like Classroom, like Wicked Classroom or something. So we don't have to hear this fucking garbage just randomly throughout a tangent that you people don't even know what the fuck you're doing or talking about or anything. Can we do that? Please? Please?
Why would we? Now that you've requested especially, no one likes you.
Makes a valid point there.
You have to understand something, that Poe, when he speaks, believes he is speaking for the chat. See, he is their animal. He represents all of them all at once, right?
Delusional.
The voice of the people, as it were.
He's the voice of the people.
So what you're saying is he's a voice for the people, and at the moment, basically, he's representing the people who have a thing for their teachers.
Right.
Like a naughty professor or something.
I don't believe the chat is hot for teacher, but if the chat would like to disprove me, we could look at this.
I think what Poe is trying to put forth is perhaps we should on occasion do a lore stream and talk about the lore of our world, since the people of the Earth realm don't seem to understand how things work here.
Look, I want to take a break from
I
this.
concur.
Where do we start, though?
I'm going to experiment with following Poe's advice, perhaps unwisely, with a bit of a lesson for the audience out there. Also, I want you all to die.
Yeah. I'm already dying from this plague.
Faster!
Yep, I killed Arcturus too. There we go. Well, I'll fix it.
Righto. Now, I know you're going to be very distracted. My face is here. That is awesome. But focus on me, because this is my time. You might recall from last year, Magog's absolute failure to recreate the key that opens anything now in possession of the thief. This is the key that locks anything, including ideas, thoughts. Fealty, for example, which is why I wanted to call it the field key, which apparently everyone sneered at. I mean, that's just the worst thing ever from people. Look, that's not the important part. The important part is that when life hands you lemons, and this was phrased as a lemon, you learn how to punch lemons into people's faces. And that's what I've done with what I'm going to insist is the field key. Why? Because I've used it to lock in the loyalty of everyone around me, who now will do almost anything I say, certain that I'm ordering to do it because it's the best thing to do. This also, after some great trouble, has included Queen Di. I'm really not sure how to use this, but she stopped trying to seduce me. This is important, because if she ever succeeded, and she's not beyond using drugs, spells, hallucinogens, and so on, she murders. Look, you can't have her, she's mine. I've got a lockdown contract, thoroughly retained, and no. My jelly. And you know why she's called jelly, right? Because you know jam don't shake. And that curtain indicates my time is up, and they're back.
That was exciting. It's the most exciting thing I've ever seen on this show. Are you going to be
possibly injured?
Were you laughing the entire time?
I laughed. I saw things that I shouldn't have. You were making it rain, and it made me laugh really bad.
Why am I taking damage?
From Poe's attack earlier.
Oh,
But we all got reset when we died, but you didn't die, so you have a point off because of Poe.
Well, I need something to drink. I've hurt my throat.
I'm way ahead of you.
Yep. We have lost the thief, by the way. She's disappeared. I don't know if she's having magic crystal problems, but we shall send her to death until her return.
No,
Jelly
she's there. She just got
her.
shoulder.
Look,
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this a while. I knew some of you couldn't handle it. I just
Some-
wasn't expecting it to be a thief who couldn't handle it.
I have this theory. Sometimes when we die, I think that when we resurrect, it causes us to shrink. I think that's what happens. And so I think that there may be times in the future at some point where, I mean, look, Ark hasn't even, I mean, he's not dead, but look how small he is now.
He's not small. He's sitting further away. That's not shrinking. That's getting. It's a perspective. Never mind. You know what?
Look-
We're shrinking.
Yes,
I told you I
selective
was onto something. No one ever
exclusive
believes in
viewership.
theories.
based shrinking. Look, I would give you more grief, Pendergast, but did we not have this very same... Oh, no, did we? Years ago, where I was accused of shrinking randomly, and I remember shrinking... Never mind. My memories are confused, and I don't like it. Clearly, I need to drink more.
Oh, I need drugs. I'm running out.
I know a guy.
Oh, good.
You do?
Good, yes. Hook me
I'm
up.
so glad you got that out of your system, Thief. Welcome back. Look, the next betrayal is yours, so don't worry. You won't have to be tempted by jelly again too soon.
That, by the way, Arcturus, the jelly thing, the joke that was the most god-awful thing I've ever heard anyone say. Can I just put that out there?
You can, but it's time-honored, and true music aficionados will know what I mean. If you don't, clearly not a true music aficionado, you poser.
Oh, man. Because this jam, this jam doesn't shake?
You know it's got to be jelly because you know jam don't shake.
But jam does. It like jiggles. Like,
It does.
I don't
it does jiggle.
understand.
Not to the extent that jelly does, obviously, but
Okay.
like jam shakes.
Not to
and
the
it actually
extent
holds-
jelly does, obviously.
It holds its form more reliably.
Not
than
to the
jelly
extent that
actually
jelly does, obviously. And
jam,
you all think that's a no?
and jam also
like-
means different things because there's jam the preservative, but then you can like jam
Mhm.
your toe into something and it hurts.
Oh no, preservative is different from jam, which is different from jelly. They're three different things.
Yeah, but I'm using another word to describe what it is so that I could then
Right, but
say
they're
that
two
there's other.
separate.
Daniel,
Yeah, but I
not
wasn't
jelly.
calling jams preservatives. I was saying jams like preservatives. And then there's jam like you jam your foot into something. And then there's like
Mhm.
jam, like you're shoving it down somebody's throat, like you're jamming something down somebody's throat. Like,
Mhm.
and then there's like Space Jam where Michael
Sorry,
Jordan
Jelly. I was
goes
talking to
to
you, Jelly.
space. And,
You're doing
you know-
great. Everyone loves you.
And then there's Jim Jams, which are pajamas.
Yeah, then there's what?
Jim Jams? You've never heard of this?
Look,
Yeah.
I would have called her Jello, but it's not very feminine, is it?
Neither is jelly.
Oh, I don't know. I think she wears it well.
What did you say?
Also,
Jim
jelly
Jam?
has like the consistency of cottage cheese, whereas like jam has more of a consistency of jello.
Jim Jam does not sound good. That sounds like a very, very disgusting thing.
Jim Jam
No,
sound.
it's literally just nightwear, pajamas.
No, Jim Jam.
Jelly, no.
It's not a group
Jelly,
of people.
Jelly, get the donkey off the stage. No, Jelly.
A Jim Jam is not a group of people going to some place that people work out at night to have wild, super happy fun time or something.
No,
Not
not Jim like GYM, Jim like JIM.
Well, you didn't specify. How would I know?
My bad. Sorry, I thought it was obvious.
No,
All right.
no, it's not. I thought that that no workout center was safe. And that-
I pronounced it with a J as opposed to a G. If it was with a G, it would be
Jim.
Jim.
It would be.
Do you see how I could be confused by that?
Yeah, phonetically, the place where you work out to get swole should be pronounced Gaim.
Yeah.
But I pronounced them two separate ways. All right. There was Jim, as in Jim, and then there's Jim, as in Jim. Very different.
Jim Jam sounds like some pretentious young prince named Jim who likes to throw parties and secretly calls them his Jim Jams.
Hey,
Right.
I'm throwing a party. Come to my Jim Jam.
Yeah,
I could totally.
It gives me total like P Diddy vibes. All right.
It makes my teeth like. I feel like
I'm deeply confused.
My teeth just from here.
So a personal trainer is a gymnacologist?
Ugh. What?
Gynecology.
No, it's a gymnast.
Gynecology. Yes, that's personal training, right?
I think we should ban words that start with GY. I think that would
There's
solve
like
the problem.
2.
Gymacologist.
Get rid
Okay, I
of them.
stand corrected.
It's like 2 words. It's not that big a loss. Get rid of them. Then we won't
like-
have this confusion anymore.
No, there are more words than that.
Gymnast, gynecologist, I guess, is one. Gyno anything. would be
Gynecologist.
GY.
Heroes.
At the gym.
That's not a fucking word. That's a food from a foreign land. It's not a real. Oh, gyro.
Oh, like, are we really losing anything of great
Style.
importance? That's what I'm saying. It's what?
Aren't
3
those called
words?
heroes?
Gymnic.
What?
It is a gyro.
Gymnopedia.
Look,
Gymnopedia.
I think we're all just being reminded in short the Earth realm is batshit insane. We really shouldn't dwell upon them too hard.
Gymnogenous. That's
Look,
2 GYs in one
When
word.
we invade the Earth realm, I'm striking all of the GY words from the language. That's what I'm doing.
There's actually a
Pentecost.
lot of GY words.
I'm writing that down. It's going to be on the list when we take over.
Have
the
you
Earth
ever
realm.
thought
There's
about where
gynandry, and then there's gynarchy.
nobody knows what those
Gynocentricity.
nobody knows what that mean. None of those. Nobody uses those in common conversation.
Stop with the devil
Gynecogenic?
speak. Stop it.
Gynic.
Quit it. I'm serious. I don't like where this direction that you've suddenly turned is going. I don't like it at all. Quit it.
There's gyoza, which is a really nice dumpling.
Have you ever thought
Why
about
don't you
where
just
like
call it a really nice dumpling? It's far more descriptive.
Because it's culturally descriptive. If I just said
are we
dumplings, I could be
talking-
talking about
Are,
any pastry stuffed thing.
are we talking about Earth realm culture?
well, yeah.
Is that what we're discussing right now? Why does that suddenly hold just as much importance as Vothan culture? I don't understand. Aren't we supposed to be invading them and we can look down upon the Earth realm? That's the whole point of this wicked guild thing, I thought.
Let me make a counterpoint to you banning all GY words. If we ban all GY words, we get rid of the word gyrating. And I don't think you want that.
She-
the internal
she has
debate
a-
is in chat.
I
Geif
take
versus
back what
Gif.
I've said. I take it all back, strike it from the record, have it removed from the minutes of this meeting. Take it back.
Someone's keeping track of these minutes.
I forgot that was like the 4th word of power, gyrating, and I forgot that it existed. It is an important
I'm
word.
sorry.
That
I think
one
you
needs
meant
to-
guy rating.
Yeah, that needs to stay.
No, that's a different thing, Ark. That's like all dating apps. Guy rating.
Tough market, I hear.
It is.
Prove me wrong, bitches.
I can't.
He's got a point. He's got a point.
It's a
I was-
compelling point, too.
I was right about Doolahans, and I'm right about guy rating.
That's you're 2 for 2.
I still can't believe we got the song wrong. It was Iron Man to begin with, not Evil Destruction.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Look, clearly you don't enjoy music as much as I do, you poser.
When did we bring up music? I'm so lost.
Music.
I think it's time for Magog to have a little bit of a nappy poo. What do you say, Chad? Should we have a betrayal?
Yeah. Nappy poo.
Night night.
Yeah.
I don't have to put up with this. I'm a noble lord.
I love it when they do that. It's my favorite time of the evening. Just you, me, myself, and I. Aren't you excited, chat, that you have this wonderful opportunity to talk with your favorite of the Wicked Guild cast / guild / evil triumvirate. We don't really count Pentagast. Anyway, I was not kidding when I said that there are a lot of GY words out there. Like a lot. Like an entire pages worth of GY words. And we're only scratching the surface. And like I said, yes, if you get rid of GY words, you will get rid of the word gyrating, which I don't think anyone in present company or chat would enjoy. No, not even if you substitute it for undulating. It's a completely separate thing, all right? It means something completely different. Undulating and gyrating, different in the motions that we're describing. I'm not going to go into ultimate detail about it, but just trust me that they're different. They mean different things. And you want full range of motion. It's very important for the body to get full range of motion. Very important. Because if you don't do it, then you lose it. And if you lose it, you can't get it back as easily. That is something that we learned when we get older. Not that I'm old, but I've witnessed plenty of people get older. Magog, for instance. He's a bit of an old soul. Given he's like 400 something years old. 400? Borderline 500, I'm sure. Anyway. How are we doing, chat? Have we missed these lovely chats of ours? I bet we have. I know I have. I love to hear myself talk, as you all know. There's something about my voice that's just so soothing to the ego and to the soul. Certainly.
You don't have a soul.
I have a soul.
Pretty sure you traded that away. We all have, possibly technically, in a contract that we really shouldn't have signed, but nevertheless, here we are. And I think I speak for everyone when I say we don't miss your voice, but we do miss you trying to sell things and then breaking them.
I have never once broken anything that I have tried to hawk to these lovely viewers in my entire existence.
There's nothing egg-shaped that has touched your hands and survived so much as an owl.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have plenty of egg-shaped things in my abode.
Things that were egg-shaped, I'm sure.
I was going to bring up something that I've been working on, but I've realized that I shouldn't, and I'm not going to share it with you people until I've completed it. Then I will show you.
Ominous, maybe.
Maybe I'll just show Magog and not you two.
I'm confused.
You can't do that. No. You can't do that. You have to show the whole class. You can't just secretly show your
I'll get you
favorite
presents
friend.
for not sharing it with you. You'll get presents. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Then that's fine.
Something is plaguing me, and I can't seem to quantify it in my mind. I'm wearing pants.
What?
I'm wearing pants, right?
Oh, we're all glad to hear it, I'm sure.
But
Why
I
do you wear pants?
have a belt holding up the pants. But the pants have loops to hold the belt up, so who's doing the work?
Wait, so the pants
He's sicker
have
than
loops to hold
he's
the
sicker
belt
than he
up.
thinks.
The belt is holding up the pants.
Right. So
You're not-
Ooh, this is
You're missing the point. You're counting the forest for the trees type thing. You're missing the point. He's sicker than he thinks. He's wearing pants.
no.
but
I
there's the
understand that. And we can
question.
revisit that, but this
Like,
is
he's
quite the
deathly
conundrum.
ill. If he's wearing pants, he's deathly ill. Like he's
He's a necromancer. He's fine. He'll come back.
No. This is like permanent. No, there's no coming back from that. He's been cursed. It's not just a sickness, it's a curse.
Nevertheless,
So,
stands the question: generations of leathersmiths much smarter than him.
yeah, I'm just saying. Also, if I punch myself really hard and it hurts, does that mean I'm weak or I'm strong?
Depends on where you punch
Yes.
yourself, because certain parts of the body have more sensitivity than other parts of the body, just because of the amount of nerves that we have in those locations, as opposed to the lack of nerves that we have in other locations.
My answer holds: yes, strong physically, weak mentally.
Stay away from your crotch, Magog.
There's a lot of nerve endings there.
But right, well,
I'm
that's
just
you know,
that's just a warning. Just stay away from that area for the next 5 to 6 years.
not even to clean it.
Well, of course, clean it. But
Just don't fist it.
Yeah, keep your meat hooks away from it.
Keep your dukes away from your
Yeah,
dick.
keep your dukes away from it.
Obviously, Magog, they're trying to fool you.
Did
No, other people could go near it, just not him.
Look, they're both absolutely villainous liars, sociopathic even. Obviously, they're trying to keep you from securing greater power by punching yourself in the crotch.
I don't believe you.
Trying to save the man's life, not
You're
causing-
literally Arcturus.
What are you doing?
Arcturus
It
is
wouldn't be
literally
bad.
known.
Wanna try.
At worst, it would be, a little bit of vomit, and you'd
Look.
probably have to, sit down for a minute.
None of you are thinking of this.
Several
Like,
minutes.
if we lose the head of the Wicked Guild, that means one of us has to take over as the head of the Wicked Guild.
Pendergast,
any
wasn't that
of you-
already you, technically?
No. Just I'm the leader of the Wicked Guild. That's not the head of the Wicked Guild. That's different. It's a different position.
It's a different position.
Look, Pendergast,
It is.
besides, you're both wrong. I believe Magog would survive this.
You're not following me. If one of us has to take over as the head of the Wicked Guild, you have no idea the amount of paperwork you have to go through to get that done. Okay? There's a reason Magog is okay? The application process, the form filling out process, it takes years.
45
Alright.
years and 6 months and 8 days.
Do you have that kind of time, Arcturus? I don't think you do. I
I'm
don't.
sorry, were you saying something?
It's quite.
Did you need 1 week
He's
and 1 day?
distracted.
It's one of those things I put in place in the Wicked Guild so no one challenges my rule. It's 45 years of paperwork. It's quite the bureaucracy.
Damn, she thick.
There's a reason usually only mages wind up, people who have excessively long lives. They're the ones who wind up as head.
When I do contracts, I like every letter of every word to be done in triplicate.
And I thought dealing with the elves was a pain in the ass.
No, they only make you sign things in duplicate.
I've always wanted to say the word triplicate.
Yeah. It's like triplicate. It's like, I'm going to need you to do those. I'm going to need you to come in on Saturday and finish those TPS reports.
Yeah.
And I've never been in a position of management where I could use that. I always wanted to. But at the same time, I don't really want to manage anything.
Gross.
Well, at least not manage people. Managing mushrooms, I can handle. They get along. They're far easier to get along with.
Yes. And don't worry, I didn't believe Arcturus because he is known as the Lord of Lies. And I'm known as the Lord of Fries because I love them. They're delicious. And
Does it have to rhyme with that?
And Pentagast
Right.
is the Lord of Skies because he's from the north and there's lots of dragons there. And the thief is known as the Lady of Spies because she
I
has
like
lots
it.
of spies. in her employ.
I'll
I
accept
was
that
certain
nickname.
you said thighs.
She's known for her thighs, like she likes thighs over breasts and leg meat. Like I'm partial to the chicken thigh, especially fried.
Hmm.
I mean,
If Johnny
let's
was
be
allowed
honest.
to talk on this show,
If you could
test,
only
I'm a
choose
generalist.
one, be honest. If you could only choose one for the rest of your life, leg, thigh, or breast, go.
Breast.
Thigh.
Breast meat guy, thigh.
Breast.
You like the white meat. I get it. No, I like it all, but I'm saying if you had to choose your favorite absolute fried chicken for the rest of your
Thigh.
days,
There's,
Pains me
has
because
more
it's
flavor.
close.
there is a specific reason that I choose the breast of the breast. That's where the
If she can
tenderloin
jiggle it,
is.
I likes it.
No, that's where the tenderloin is. That's the best part.
it is true that that's what they make the strips out of, is the
Yes,
breast meat.
that's the tenderloin. That's the
Yeah.
best part of the breast.
It is succulent. It can't, depending on how it's cooked, can be a little dry. Whereas
Yes.
By the way,
thigh,
McGog, you remind
thigh
me,
is
and I am
always-
pissed at you for weeks.
That's why you leave
You-
the skin on the little skin coating on the tenderloin. It keeps more moisture in it. It's not as dry then.
McGog, you point me to that goblino who's half elf. What a bastard case of ferrets you tried to offload upon me. She's absolutely insane. Look, talk about extreme self-loathing and insecurity. Half goblin, half elf. She wants to muck herself half the time, and she takes that on everyone else. It's not worth the massive tracts of land.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
You've just described every woman anyway. Like, what are you even fucking mad about? Like- Do you want the inheritance or not? You're gonna have to put up with a few personality quirks.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not that desperate. Just part behind the scenes of a kingdom. I've got options. I don't need to put up with that.
What's wrong with a few quirks?
Is her vagina magical? That's the only thing that matters in the end.
No.
Is that a quirk? Can you bestow that quirk onto other people?
Think about it.
You
A
transfer it?
goblina and an elf half-breed, they're gonna have magical something.
I would think so. But like,
No.
I don't know. I don't know. Look, it's something that I don't know.
Fine.
I'd
This
like
is-
to find out. I'm interested. I would like to know more.
Listen, this is the last time I tried to do some matchmaking so that Arcturus has a massive inheritance and becomes king one day. It's obvious he doesn't want to be king one day, so let's just leave it be.
She wasn't in line for any throne. I could sooner claim the throne myself. No, that's dumb. No one should take the throne themselves. That's like wearing a great big bullseye on one's head saying, put crossbow here.
There's no more matchmaking.
Not for-
Arcturus used up all the matchmaking.
Yeah, I'm not matchmaking
It's
any of
fair.
you people. Nope. You're just
You've
gonna have...
ruined another thing for me, Arcturus. Your Sarthosian treachery has caused me to lose out on another opportunity.
Your Thars-
Sorry, you
Sarthos-
What are the
guys,
odds are he knows a half elf, half mushroom?
I love the fact that Sarthosian treasury is like a term, and I'm going to use it more often. I love that. Damn you and your Sarthosian treachery. It just rolls off the tongue. It's not like
It does.
Denothian's treachery. It doesn't sound good. Like
No, it doesn't.
more Scarian treachery doesn't work. But
No,
Sarthosian treachery. Treachery.
Yes.
That's great.
It's just oozing.
I
freaking
take
evil.
pride in it. You
Yeah.
feel free.
Why do you think we chose the Sarthosians as our mortal enemies? I mean, they had the most sinister sounding name.
It is true.
Enemy?
That is true.
No, I'm sorry. I must object to this. Sarthosians are ultimately the light of civilization in our world. If you're looking for mortal enemies who are the worst, the Gothans.
Also, I would like to add to that Exhibit A what he just said. Is there
Also
anything
merfolk,
left- Is
also
there
elves.
anything that could be more pretentious involved
Orcs.
than that?
I'm sorry, I gotta disagree with Arcturus because Volgothan sounds like fucking badass. Like if you were like wanted to be feared in the countryside,
Yeah.
Volgothan. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yes, in the countryside by rural bumpkins who get raided regularly by pretty much everyone and everything.
Yeah, that's badass.
Because you have a cool name doesn't mean shit.
It's a cool place you're from. We're not necessarily on titles yet. That'll be next episode. We should all come up with cool titles for one another and see how it holds up. Like
You're welcome for this bonus time.
we need adventurer names. We'll cover that on a future episode of Side Quest.
I thought of a bad one for myself, but immediately too.
Not the mushroom ejaculator.
No, better than that. No,
We already vetoed that, Pendergast. Stop pressing it. It's getting embarrassing.
I'm going to say it. I would like to introduce to you that Denothian dumbass Pentagast. Hello.
I mean, it's got the double D's.
Yeah, it's alliterative.
It works. It does roll off. I can support this.
It's not bad. We'll discuss it on the next meeting. We have to go now because I have to go die.
Quick thinking.
It is quick thinking.
Oh yeah,
I like it. Everybody, thank you all for watching SideQuest. I'm Magog. This is Arcturus of Sarthos, the Nameless Thief, and the Denothian dumbass himself. Damn your Sarthosian treachery! Damn your Sarthosian,
Sudden but inevitable treachery.
Sarthosian treachery! Damn you!